Hi there, Milan Navaida, Deputy Director of Planning with Permit Sonoma, giving you a recap of the Planning Commission hearing on December 5th. One of the items that was on the agenda for the Commission was a meeting to hear from the Friends of North Sonoma group some of their concerns and their perspective on the Springs specific plan effort that we've had ongoing in the Springs for several years now. So going back to at least 2012, Permit Sonoma has been involved in trying to source funding to help us with planning work throughout the county. And at that time, we were able to work towards getting funding through regional planning bodies, the Metropolitan Transportation Commission and Association of Bay Area Governments, to help fund planning within the Springs area. Ultimately, we got a grant through Sonoma County Transportation Authority that helped us do the actual specific plan effort, and we've been working on that for several years now. We had a bit of a pause in that planning effort because of the 2017 fires, where we had different priorities, and have reinvigorated the planning process in the last couple of years. On Thursday, we heard from the Friends of North Sonoma group, who had started tracking the planning process and have some concerns about how the plan is envisioning future development within the Donald Street area, which is at the southern portion of what's currently within the Springs specific plan boundary. They had requested a meeting with the Planning Commission to have a little bit more time to present their concerns and issues, and the Planning Commission provided that on the 5th. Some of the issues that they raise involve the engagement with the community and notification around the plan, and also the concerns about the densities and some of the development patterns that are in the current draft spring specific plan. So the Planning Commission heard those concerns and echoed staff's recommendation so far, which is that the planning process is still very much underway. The draft plan was circulated just so that we could get this kind of community feedback, and our goal as the department is to intake the information and evolve the plan so it gets to a point where the whole community can feel like it's the right thing for the Springs. And so we're going to continue doing that. We have a number of engagement opportunities coming up, including a large community workshop going before the Sonoma Valley Citizen Advisory Commission, and then of course the Planning Commission and Board of Supervisors hearings on actual review and adoption of the plan and the environmental report. So we've been engaging with stakeholders in small meetings and large meetings all throughout the process. Anyone in the county can get involved, and certainly we encourage anyone who's in the Spring specific plan or nearby to get involved. We have a website that talks about all of our major comprehensive planning initiatives, including the Spring specific plan. And I would recommend that anyone and everyone go and take a look at those initiatives and get connected through those. You can join a listserv and get information about any new updates on the projects. You can download information on the conditions reports and draft plans and other information. You can get links to the Planning Commission meetings like we had. And of course you can get contact information for staff so that you can learn from the project managers more about the project in detail. So we're committed to engaging with the community and look forward to working together to evolve this plan. It's still very much a process, and are excited about where we could land and make sure that the plan is going to work for everyone involved.